Maddie, and today I figured I would just sit down and talk because I really didn't have any other ideas. See, here's the thing about sitting down and deciding to make YouTube videos. I do have all of these ideas, tons of them. A whole beginning notebook flipping the wrong way, so those are blank pages. But these are open pages of a whole beginning notebook full of ideas that I have about videos I want to make and things I want to do and sketches. But here's the thing, I didn't really feel like doing any of those this week. You see, a lot of the big videos that I have planned and things I want to do require a lot of planning. I need actors for them, I need to write an actual script, I need to get together different locations and other things to make them interesting and cool the way I plan to do them. For reference, today I did re-upload a video I made for my cousin's 20th birthday, and that took a lot of time to make and edit and plan, but it turned out really awesome and it was everything I hoped it would be. But I just wasn't feeling doing that this week. If you want to watch that cool video, you can click right here and it'll take you straight to it for reference on things that I am capable of doing. But today, we're just gonna sit and chat. I think part of why I didn't have any fancy ideas this week was because college it got the best of me. Now that second semester is in full swing, I just didn't have a lot of energy to want to do many things, and I found this week that I was annoyed with a lot of things. I'm normally a kind of go with the flow person, but this week I was slightly annoyed by some everyday things. This week in particular, I took notice to the types of kids in my classes with me. For example, I am taking a Women in American History class, which is basically kind of like a class on feminism spanning throughout the decades. And I noticed a lot of people say things just to say things. You have to know what I'm talking about. It's the people who voice the opposite opinion just so that they can be edgy and cool and voice the opposite opinion. But sometimes if you don't actually have valid points against the other kids in the class, there is no reason for you to be rebuttaling, and you choose to rebuttal, and you rebuttal bad. Just don't rebuttal. Also, while living in New York, I am accustomed to the speed walkers who bump into you. I've on occasion been the person who plows through and doesn't care. But this week I also took a lot of notice to the slow walkers. I am dying for natural selection to eliminate all slow walkers off the face of the planet. First off, they can make you late to school. I have to go 20 blocks to get to the school. I'm getting there on time. Actually, I'm getting there early, so nobody's ever actually made me late, but I do like to keep it within my 20 minutes of walking. So if you're not going fast enough for me, yeah, I'm either gonna plow into you or I'm gonna grunt until you move. I also took notice to loud eaters this week. Okay, I took notice to one loud eater, but this girl was eating her Cheetos just in a strange way. If you're sitting in the middle of class and you just had a 10-minute break to go get food, sometimes you eat the food in the break, especially if it's like a snack bag or something. Or if you're eating it during class, you don't draw attention to the fact that you're eating. So why in the world would you buy a bag of Cheetos and eat each individual Cheeto, like crunch, 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 little bites, and chew with your mouth open so everybody knows you're eating the dang Cheeto? Also, it wasn't like she was doing a like a baby corn or something. No. She had to inspect each Cheeto before she took a bite, so she'd look at it. And she's sitting right next to me, so all I see is her hands inspecting these Cheetos. And she's spinning it around and looking at it, and then she'd take one little bite and she'd go, and then she'd look at it again and she'd take another bite of the Cheeto. I don't understand. Do you eat like that normally, or is it just, what? And you see, normally I would have been a very tolerable person to that Cheeto eating girl. She was hungry. Those Cheetos did look really good. It made me want a Cheeto. Or I would have been nicer to the slow walkers and just gone around, but no. For some odd reason this week, I was not having the Cheeto eating in the slow walkers. Also sitting in the library, I got a little conflicted with the people who pound on their keyboard like it's World War III. To show you what I'm talking about, literally, a normal person just you hear a little click, just a little click. No. Some people though, they feel that it is necessary to... Does that help you type faster? I don't understand! It's just been one of those weeks where I could really use a glass of strawberry milk and a nap, but I haven't had time. I'm sure everybody's had days like this or weeks where they just take notice to the little things, and the little things get on their nerves. But sure, in a week it'll pass and all will be back to the glory, happy life that I was living. One thing that did draw my attention away from all of this shenaniganing and annoyances was the Oscars, particularly Lady Gaga's voice. If you didn't shed a tear or go, I'm judging you because that was amazing. So thank goodness for Lady Gaga, keeping me sane while I seem to be going insane. Seems like I would kind of do the opposite because she's a crazy lady, but like I'm totally fine with it. This new direction, she's like queen, slay. Now I'm just rambling about the Oscars, good lord. What is this turned into? If you liked whatever this was, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe for more videos every Monday that I guarantee will have better plots and focuses than this one. I hope your day is gucking great, and I will see you next Monday. Goodbye. Oh, good lord.